What's going on, my people? Happy Saturday, and we are back at it again. I'm KD. You probably already know because I do this, but still continuing for production release or production readiness at this point because I've been even thinking and expanding my definition of what production is. There are a number of services that I need up and running. A lot of those are set up, but when I tried to even just set up an account using my production resources and production services, I did receive an error, and it seemed like there were a few bugs that were showing up with the creation of the API URL. I'm not sure where that's coming from, so I'll probably start there today. Uh, but yeah, at this point, we just trying to get it to work with the production instance of all of my services. I have the database set up. I have CloudFront set up. The API is set up and deployed to Lambda. The website is uh, hosted and set up into S3. We have our CI/CD pipelines deploying everything quickly, so that should be very smooth for us. So for that, let's get started. I don't want to take too much time. Uh huh. Mm. So the steps I'm doing right now, oh, let me see if I'm actually sharing my screen. I've definitely done that before. Um, the steps I'm sharing right now are like one-time things. I have to go into Cognito and delete the user that I created. So I'm going here, I'm going to my user pools. Might need to change. Where did I create this user pool? Or maybe is that the issue? Is that the problem? That I did not create a user pool for production? Well, maybe. Let me check the code. So API should have setup permissions, info setup. Create Lambda. This is the infrastructure for the Lambda function and the function URL itself. The logs. Okay. This is for setting up the container registry. And this is for setting up permissions. Okay, so I may not have actually set up a user pool for my app. Okay, create IAM policies. Yeah, these policies are for giving the Lambda or the API's role so that it can run on Lambda, it can access the geolocation services, things like that. Okay, so I did not create a file for this. Let me see if I have something for this already. I talk a lot about some of the things. Okay. So I need to make sure my UI is also conditionally pulling a configuration file. Assets. And so, okay. seeing. This is why it's important. The purpose of this task is to make sure we have an Amplify configuration.json created for the production environment. Make sure the production build for the UI has the Amplify configuration.json file bundled with it. Yeah, once we have that, and then once it's bundled during the build, we can keep it as amplify configuration.json. We'll create an amplify initializer. This already exists. We can keep this how it is in the code. The only thing we need to do is adjust. Value to be these production values. So that means in the CI/CD pipeline, when we're putting everything together, it needs to use the production values, but we basically need to get this file created in pipeline. One moment. Alright, just had to do a little pause break to make sure everything was looking how it's supposed to in this video. But alright, we good now. Okay. All of this can be reused. Even this. These values need to be specific for prod. So I'll go back over here. We have this. This is a great resource. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. Two four. That's not the right term. It's a user pool. Identity pools are different. I need to create a user pool. Create a GHA workflow that will create the user pool in the production environment. Create a GitHub Action workflow that will create the user pool in the production environment. And then I would like to store the details for the created user pool as environment variables in GitHub for the tool management system UI. Update the GitHub action, deploy web Flutter web app. Update the deploy Flutter web app GitHub action workflow to dynamically use the user pool ID, the pool ID, app client ID, app client ID, and region, and region. The GitHub action. From the GitHub action, no, not even GitHub action, from the GitHub environment variables. Yes, create the workflow that will create the user pool. And I'm only doing this because I want to have a deterministic approach to creating these resources. I want it to be very easy for us to rebuild everything if it needed to be done anywhere. Having to click around and do this manually is not the most accurate or speedy process. So having this workflow will just make that process easier. And then we'll store those details as environment variables inside of the GitHub repository. In GitHub repository. We're storing it inside of the repository under the production environment variables as production variable as production environment variables in GitHub for the tool management system repository. When we store it there, and then it'll be available whenever a production version of the GitHub action runs. Now, when that production version runs, we need to make sure that the we need to make sure that this file, I'll show it down here. We need to make sure that this file gets built using those dynamic values. I'm gonna ask chat. I could even not do that yet. Okay. Let's go to cursor. And then I'm also going to come over here. If I do say so myself. Because I'm going to go, I'm going to add the setup for this to this UI repo. Complete confirmation. Yeah, I want it here. Okay. And then we'll come to cursor and say I created that new branch, and now I'm going to come back to my task and say I can even pull it up because this is done. This part is not necessary. This is just how I like to work. And then come over here and say to cursor, GitHub Action workflow that will create the user pool, create a user pool in the production environment. The name of the user pool should come from the workflow input. What's up, wife? I'm recording.
Huh? You recording?
That's alright, they don't see you. I'm lying, yes they do.
Oh my god, they could see my whole ass out?
Not really, not yet. Let's see if I can turn it off.
No. Yeah, turn on. Apple bungee. Okay. Which one should I do? This one?
That one.
Which one? Which one?
That one.
Why?
Because it looks lighter with the darker on top.
Ow! You hit my back. Do that again. Yeah.
You was moving too fast. I couldn't get to it. In
Gotta
time.
be quicker than that.
I will.
Crazy.
I will next time. The name of the user pool should come from the workflow. Input user. Name of the user pool should come from the workflow input. User pool name and have the environment name, production, development, etc. appended to it. I'm getting more in detail now because I want to make sure that cursor creates the workflow in a way that I can understand and follow and that would align with my design thinking. I let it be a little creative on its own sometimes, but I want it to have certain features that I can check for. Everything else that I don't really care about, I'll let it be creative with. Create a GitHub Action workflow that will create a user pool in the production environment. The name of the user pool should come from the workflow input, username or user pool name, and have the environment name appended to it. It should be created using workflow dispatch for manual creation. It should allow manual runs only. I'm just gonna say it should allow manual runs only. I think I was using dispatch incorrectly, that term. It should allow manual runs only. All right, so it allows a manual run. And then create a GitHub action workflow that will create a usable. I wonder if there's anything special I did with this user pool. Well, not this user pool, but damn, can't even see it. I don't think I did anything special. Created a simple user pool. Yeah, nothing crazy. I just said create a user pool. Very simple. Alright, I can go back to cursor. And then just let it rip. Once you feel confident that you asked it what needed to be asked, then let it go. Let it do what it gotta do. Yeah, it was workflow dispatch. It's doing something I don't need it to do. I can tell just right here. Well, I don't know if we're saying the same thing. Saying new manual only workflow. Yeah, I guess that's right. It was not done yet. This thing is on a tear. It's still going. That's weird. I need you to chill. I need you to chill. On workflow dispatch, means manually. Require these inputs, environment and a user pool name. Environment will be, these are required to use the OIDC token. Yep. Then this is the job. It's going to be create user pool. Runs on the environment that's being provided to it. What does it say? What is environment? Yeah, AWS region, default US East 1. Environment is going to be input, user pool, base name is going to be inputs, boom. So these set up actual environment variables. This specifies which GitHub action environment will be used. So these are different things. This environment is not the same as this environment. User pool name, inputs user pool name. I wonder why it used it's using snake case. I wonder why it tried to put it over here. I guess it would still work, but even on the GitHub action, I guess that's because I put it there like that. User pool name. And then check out the branch. Configure AWS credentials. That's standard. That's standard. Create or reuse user pool. That would just fail. If it's empty, it fails. Then we'll say existing pool. Check to see if it's an existing pool. Right. So exit. So it's idempotent, meaning it won't create another user pool if that user pool already exists. This will basically output that user pool. This is not required. It'll just give us information about the user pool that was created, but I'm comfortable with this, pretty much. So I'm going to tell them what will be my next step. Yeah. Alright, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
I can't. My mom's like downstairs. It seems like she's in a rush.
Remember that.
Huh?
Remember that.
Oh my god. I'll give you an air kiss. Come on.
I ain't feel it. Later. I want to commit this at this point. I don't see it. Oh, don't do that. Copy my shit just to make sure. Sit down. Stage changes. It's really not letting me do it. Sit down, Wiz. But we're good to go at this point. My son, chill out. Chill out, my boy. Git commit dash add GitHub Actions to create user pool. GP. Now if I come over here to toe underscore management system UI comparing pull boom said boom move add GitHub action workflow to create user pool. And we're gonna merge that. And then we're going to come to GitHub Actions. We're actually going to run this. Excuse me. Run. I'll put it down here because it wasn't planned, but it's something you have to do. Run the GitHub action workflow. Because you have to do that, and I'm going to keep it there. Create Cognito user pool. Create Cognito user pool. Yes, run this workflow from main. We want it in production, and we want to call it the toe management system. We want this to be called the toe management system user pool, or toe operations user pool. What would we best call it? Because this user pool is going to allow the users who are tow companies and roadside assistants services to sign in and create accounts. That tool management system, tool operations, user pool. User pool. Tool operations, tool management system. Management. Tool management system. User pool. Tool management system, user pool. Okay. Oh. Alright, we're gonna run that. And then we're gonna drop this over here. And then we're gonna go over here and just keep an eye. Oh, it failed. They said it failed. It probably added some nonsense. Let's see. I'll go over here. Come out right here. I don't need tags for it right now. But I could look into this command and really figure out what went wrong. Because it says no more. This is the error, unknown options. But it could have literally been in response to the issue or to an issue ahead of it. Like, what if it's saying this didn't make sense? User pool tags. Maybe you would need to, if you wanted more than one user pool tag, you would have to not separate them into different quotations or strings. Or it could be something as simple as that. So let me just investigate a little bit. Create user pool. Options. Tags. User pool tags. Yeah. I think it's inside the same thing. string and string dot dot dot. Well, let's try that. Environment equals to environment managed by equals GitHub Actions. I really don't need tags at this point, but it's something to keep in mind. And I probably do need tags now. It's probably more important that I have tags now, but I don't have a strategy for using tags, so it won't be that helpful. And if I'm letting Cursor or ChatGPT or whatever these tools are decide which tags need to exist, then they could be using some type of tagging pattern that is not even consistent. So that could add more confusion over time. So I'm going to avoid the tag, but that was the issue pretty much. Okay, we got user pool, query, user pool, new pool ID equals dash query. I wonder what does this mean? Okay, let me come back over here and user pool.id output text. Maybe that's how it's identifying and extracting the pool ID. Makes sense. I'll give it a try, see what it does. Okay, so I'll come over here, refresh. I should see this user pool. Boom. All right, we're good to go. Okay. For the assets, yeah. The details for the create user. What details do we need? We need the pool ID, the app client ID, and the region. Okay. Pool ID. Region is almost always going to be, region is US East 1. Region, pool ID is coming from, pool ID. App client ID. App clients. Create app client. Can I create an app client? So these instructions aren't complete either. If the app client is something different, I'm gonna ask chat. it don't even matter. I just need the application type doesn't matter to me. Tool management system UI app client. Tool management system UI app client. Yeah, this client. Why do we need an app client? Yeah, I'm not sure how to model this app client. If I have a user pool that could potentially allow different sets of users, right? This user pool is going to be for, okay. This user pool is for the full scope of users that want to be on our platform. Generate an AWS CLI command that creates a user pool and creates an app client name tool system. I'm thinking that my app client, or let's back up. Production right now is going to be for which users or which applications. Let's say in the next year, we want to have Rody Technologies. We're focusing on the auto industry today. I'm separating the auto industry into auto service and vehicle ownership or fleet management. Fleet management. And I'll even have a section for dealer services. Dealer services. Dealer services. In auto service, we'll have towing. We'll have, let's say, towing and roadside assistance. Roadside assist. Car detailing. Detailing and customizing. I'll say customizing, basically. Customizing. Auto services. We can also have, cleaning is also in there. Cleaning. And then we have repairs. And repairs. Boom. Towing, roadside assistance, detailing, cleaning, auto services. And there are also some things like parts, but we're not even dealing with parts at this point. And I done got into the real world. I'm writing some notes here. But we have auto service. Auto service is where I want to focus on for the next year. I'm sure we can do a lot with towing, roadside assistance, detailing, cleaning, and customizing, and repairs. Repairs would include anything like an oil change, a battery replacement. I guess towing, roadside assistance, and repairs, they do overlap in some ways, but we can also focus very heavily on just repairs, and that's someone that wants to fix an engine or they want to do anything in terms of fixing the vehicle. Roadside assistance is more light things that need to happen. Roadside assistance. App clients, I'm going to assume is going to be the tow management system, the detail management system, and repair management system. Those are different apps, and they'll all have their own clients. And the client is going to be Flutter, a Flutter app. So this is going to be tow management system app client. Okay. And I could tow management system UI. I'm just going to call it tow management system app client. Fleet management is going to be individual and commercial fleets. And they don't need to sign into the auto service platform. They'll sign into the fleet management platform and they'll have all their services there. If they ever needed to create a request for a repair or a request for a detailing, whatever it may be, from our fleet management tools, then they would send a request across platforms. They would send a request from the fleet management system to the auto service platform. But they'll have their own way to authenticate with the fleet management system with their own app clients. Okay, so I think we're good to go there. It'll be the tow management system app client. App client needs to be generated by specifically creating an app client. The app client in our case is going to represent the tool management system app client. We're going to represent the tool management system app client for all roadside assistance and towing services. App client needs to be generated by specifically creating an app client. The app client in our case is representative of assistance. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Right, tweaking. Create the user client, create the app client. Boom. I'll come over here, shut that down, and say we're gonna create the user pool, create or reuse user pool. And then we say create the app client. It confused me. I thought I saw two of them. User pool ID. And so that should be user pool ID. I should be able to put it here. And it's coming from this step. Add. Okay. So we create the app client. So I could have done this manually. Definitely could have. And it probably would have been faster. But again, you won't have that same ability to recreate this in the future. When you write it down and you have a contract between what exists and what was done, then you can always come back to that and you can track it inside of your code. When you do everything from the console, there's no way for you to say this is what exists now or this is how it was supposed to be. There's no type of security like that. So let's go back to one. I'm going to come out here, leave. I'm going to delete this user pool. Delete user pool. Damn. Okay. Coming over here, going back to our pull request. We're going to create the app client here, create this pull request. Create pull request. Then we're gonna merge this pull request. Confirm merge. Then we're going to go to GitHub Actions and we're going to run create Cognito user pool. And then we're going to set it to production and use that same name, tool management system user pool. Tool management system user pool. Yeah, for production. And then we're going to watch it. We're gonna basically watch paint dry. And hopefully it dries. Oh, it did not dry. Unknown options, false. It's telling me unknown options, false. Unknown options, false. Generate client. Generate secret. Unknown option, false. Generate secret. Create user pool client. And I want generate secret or no generate secret. They said we don't know what you're talking about, bro. They said we don't know what you are talking about. But peep this, look. And today, Cursor and chat gave me incorrect information. Because it's really no generate secret. Instead of what it told me that I was supposed to be. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, you really cannot trust these machines. You cannot trust these machines, bro. They're going crazy. Now let me stop. I like the machines. They're pretty cool. I will be honest. I would rather the machine do it every time. But I know there are some times where I need to do it. I get it. What's up, wife?
Hey, husband. Is there anything else? I mean, I got the eggs, but is there anything else that you need today? I got eggs with other stuff, but
Alright, we back. Wifey was grabbing the groceries. We had to make sure we eat today. And tomorrow and the day after. Of course, amen. Thank God that we can. Thank God that we can. Alright. Did I... Boom, that failed. Then I updated the code over here. And I did not commit it. So git commit. I'm gonna turn this into an alias. No cap. Git commit -am. Gcam git commit -am. Git commit -am. Fix issue in GitHub Action workflow GP alias gcam equals git commit -am. gcam test. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, let me run the pull request, or I said run. Let me create a pull request. Create using this cha-cha. Ah-cha-cha. 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 And then we're gonna merge. We're gonna merge. Let me see. I need a message. Oh, I got no response yet. Stop recording. And then I want to run this again. So do it again. Yo, this is what coding is. You are trying something. It won't work. Not even might not work. It dead won't work the first time. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think there's much I've ever done that worked the first time. Or and not say it didn't work. You got something the first time. You got something. You ain't just if you put the energy in, it ain't just go to waste. You got something. You either got a memory of it, or you got something. Maybe a little bit of code that you might keep 50% of that code by the final version. It's a very interesting field to be in. And then we have this app client. Yeah. Okay, check it out. It's Santana again, let's go. It's KD again, let's go. I make big boy noise, huh? I know what they like. And party all night. Let me talk to you, tell you what it is. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Insurgent.
No boy and no boss for the unrolling. Pussy I make talk with the whole fooling. Yeah, that means niggas are drive by shooting. Pussy move fast, make mother sorting. Mother sorting. Pussy make fast, make mother sorting. Mother sorting. We don't know that no who you man. Boy your life don't cost not even grand. What a blood clot full delusional. Me no bust it pants in plural. Run the urban and rural. Pussy my kid, them no need approval. Boy think you must be a seagull. Middle day crime and me gun no legal. Them make a pop like a true one. Bad like the Ku Clan. Me touch the road with me thugs and me too long. Pussy skin a tear up like a 2 grand. Me send for me dogs and me mad over Newland. Bad like Putin, me dark like a Kutan. Them fin when me skull can't cool and feel cool on. Light up the board, them ends like a new lamb. Don't fear no news and fix so like food stamp. Bad like Tesha Miller, we a man killer. On them pretty like the rapper gorilla. Me dog them a fucking gorilla. Pussy them head cap on it a gorilla. Bad like Tesha Miller, we a man killer. Dog them a fucking gorilla. On them pretty like the rapper gorilla. Murderer from Mobile, no fear no date. Bumbo hole, but I run no damn relate. The place I try, tell your friend no straight. I ring kill bun them like craving it. I will deep a bar, red, will deep a green. Unruly no chat like Charlemagne. Pop it up, it drink up on the main. You know me kill it, them move from over Spain. Ascoli City left them blood for stain. Police I find them headless in the drain. The piece of his scale long like a mic stand. Rifle binds I go bite them like python. Jeep roll up on the bike and hold I and a beat like a rhythm from Triton. They kill it them now me bygone be bygone. Murder boy fast me a Marlon and Highcon. Gonna make them a rough fly like a falcon. Untimely death when them feel like them lifelong. Waterhouse rifle spray like a
Alright, we got all we need.
king them believe me say I can. Bad like Tasha Miller, we a man killer. On them pretty like the rapper gorilla.
Alright, we have the values that we need. Now we need to update this GitHub Action workflow. This one over here, not this one. Deploy. Yeah, we need this one. I have an idea. I'm pretty sure I need to put the values inside of the GitHub Action environment variables. And I'll probably need to update the file. So, or commit only development if you accept the risk. Up and down like a yo-yo. Alright. Go, go, close other tabs. gotta be joking, you kidding me?
Y'all real kids, been small time bottom, now it's real big. I was standing in the bitches on some chill shit. Never been a hater, I don't care enough. This shit ain't gon' stop till they bury us. Fresh off the jet, I end up in the project. See something I like, no police on my copy. Don't follow my page, I post racks every day for these niggas and bitches that's counting my pockets. Heard of this bitch in her ratchets. Lambo, Ferrari, bitches, I got options. I took the private jet out to Nevada. 4 PS say they got smoke like a wrestler. Trenches with me, something seems suspicious, something seeming fishy. Awful pockets full that look like biscuits. Overpriced us and we uppin'. Fuck, this ain't sound delicious. You can't use the dishes in the kitchen cooking. Lit and can't abort the mission. Bitch, I got additions. Don't do photo pictures, keep it low and with me. I took the guys to LA for a business meet. I watch my friends, I can handle my enemies. Fuck, I look like having smoke with my mini-me's.
Niggas gotta be joking, you kidding me? Said you kidding me?
I was standing in the bitches on some chill shit. Never been a hater, I don't care enough. This shit ain't gon' stop till they bury us. Dougie told me he been on some positive shit.
Yeah,
Lately I just wanna show up and body some shit.
yeah.
Always been a little mathematician. Lately it's cash getting. Got me losing count of these bags. I'm moving too fast. Hard times don't last. Remember when cops are rats talking out my ass. Boy, you ain't shit but a bitch with a badge.
All my life, they trying to keep me down.
All this time, never thought I'd make it out.
No, they couldn't take me, no. They be trying to keep me down.
I decided I had to finish, but the media called me a menace. I done said what the man politicians. I'm trying to change the image. You can't blame my past no more. I come from the trenches. Some said I'd never be a superstar, but I know I'm different. I'm a voice, but the system ain't give me a choice. Know some people that still unemployed. I know a fellow who trying to get forward. Child support, your only support. For a visit, I'm going through courts. Went to jail, they was training me up. And you know that I'm famous as fuck. See how you gon' joke about stimulus, but they really ain't came with a clutch. I know some kids wanna hurt themselves. Stop trying to take drugs, I refer to myself. Trying to better myself, trying to better my health. All my life,
They're trying to keep me down.
all this time, never thought I'd make it out.
They couldn't break me, no. They couldn't take me, no.
All my life, they be trying to
Keep me down.
First generation ghetto nigga. Cold world, hello niggas. Made it out of the city with my head on straight. Niggas keep shooting up the let out. Yo, Jordan Pill gotta get out. Cause the shit that I spit out is a cheat code, like a face in a Rico. How a nigga put a hit out.
And another one.
I got like 100 of them. By the lap niggas, so they think they're ahead of me.
But I'm really in front of them.
Now, some of them fumbling they bad. Fucking up the little crumbs that they had. A reminder to humble yourself. This shit could be gone in an instant. Me, I'm running long distance. All pistons firing. I've been stuck between maybe retiring and feeling like I'm just not hitting my prime. These days, seeing rappers be dying way before they even getting they shine. I never even heard of Lil Buddy. Till somebody murder Lil Buddy. Now I'm on the phone searching Lil Buddy name. Gotta play his tunes all day in my room. Thinking, damn, this shit wicked to get their names buzzing. Some niggas just gotta go lay in a tomb. And media thirsty for clicks. I got a new rule. If you ain't never posted a rapper when he was alive, you can't post about him after he get hit. It's simple. It's the principle. On any tempo, I'm invincible. Don't even rap, I just fit to you. I'd rather that than an interview. Most days, fuck them all like I'm going through a whole phase. Young niggas shoot out the whip like road rage. I pray all of my dogs stay so paid. And the only thing to kill them is old age. All my life.
Tell me more about this.
All this time, never thought I'd make it out. No,
No.
all my life, they be trying to keep me down. and 438, you know. All the pain and suffering over, you know what I mean? And your life, when that's relate to material possession, take a tremendous turn, you know what I mean? Yeah. Looking at my life and you will find hope. Ever sit down yet and write a suicide note. With a matic full of nothing funny, do not find joke. This land is like a quicksand and I could define rope. Fuck the music, make me sell some weed and we got buy coke. Life rough but man I try cope and mama giant short. And I'm belly use the king with yes but man have high hope. Bust the cage man and touch the stage and sing some high note. Me go hard for the family. Them rock my boat, murder poverty, that celebration like July 4th. Pussy switch up on me thing, but me no cry for guys support. A 16 of them face, I make them fight for life support. And no one love, and nothing more. Escape the dirty floor, bring me dog, them pack up the toe. And never money, no one jump I go before. One side, get my blessings and my count, and me live high. And when my wings and broken, me still fly. If you don't move the mountain, me still try. And if it's a man chosen, me never forget the code that me live by. My blessing at the road, them not give fly. Keep my eyes them open, still fly when my wings them broken. Yeah. Life I got change, friend I got turn. Link I got pop, bridge up for bird. Girl I gon' give me the pussy and you gon' learn. Life I got show you down, you feel the firm. So I eat up on my belly, I heard the bird, I get the worm. Even when I run it down, you have to stand up stern. Oh me out I eat is not the next man concern. Just no food I eat, yeah, next plan confirm. Now I got tell the lie, mommy, me know your head up high. Me feel a pain, and when I cry, you see them flame, then I'm here. Until the day me die, me keep on raising fucking hell and bring the game down to the sky. And bring the sugar to me youth and tell them say me are the proof, a living legend, not deny. Get my blessings and my count and me live high. And when my wings and broken, me still fly. If you don't move the mountain, me still try. And if it's a man chosen, me never forget the code that me live by. And my blessing at the road, them not give blind. Keep my eyes them open, still fly when my wings them broken. Get my blessings and my count, them me live high. And when my wings and broken, me still fly. If you don't move the mountain, me still try. And if it's a man chosen, me never forget the code them me live by. And my lesson at the road, them not give blind. Keep my eyes them open, still fly when my wings them broken.
She wanna go viral. We fucking for hours. That pussy got power. That pussy got power. She wet in the shower. That pussy get loud. We saying no power. She fucking no cow. I'm taking it deep. She wanna get geek. She sticking that flower. We geeking for hours. They players, the players. They peek at the devour. To my brother, she ours. I'm coming, my baby. Fucking, I'm crocking that Birkin the baby. You don't take breaks, you won't fuck on the daddy. Had to start, get some purse for this lady. We gon' CC, make her wanna go crazy. I hit Mercedes inside of Mercedes. Power that P got you popping in places. I'm giving that a D on that D boy, baby. I'm in a gun like this sit up. I drop the dig on like a dealer. I live a few rest, pay your rent up. She make that little pussy pop like a pepper. I'm parking right here in the center. I tell her pull up, she gon' mop out the dribble. That's why I upgraded her denture. And I'm in love with you. She wanna go viral. We fucking for hours. That pussy got power. That pussy got power. She wet in the shower. That pussy get loud. We saying no power. She fucking no cow. I'm taking it deep. She wanna get geek. She sticking that flower. We geeking for hours. They players, the players. wanna get geek? Just flipping that flower. We geeking for hours. Hey players, we players. They peek at the bow. To my brother, she ours. Tell you not a fan. Listen, baby, this a Lamborghini, not a Benz. Don't try to come around looking for love, it's not here. Anytime you hit me, I was never not there. I don't wanna fight, I wanna take you to Chanel. Can I tell you something? I just hope you never tell. You said you was a dub, I meant to say you was a 10. I don't wanna do this shit again, oh man. I don't wanna do this shit again, not again. Listen, baby, this a Lamborghini, not a Benz. I don't even get the time to fuck you on the weekends. Anytime you pull up on me, baby, it's a secret. I don't wanna fight, I wanna fuck you with Chanel. At least you can never tell me that I'm not real. How you telling everybody, calling it a secret? Yeah, I know they wanna score on me, I play your defense. Stay away from the fakes. Nah, I need to stay away from the jakes. Heard them talking about they wanna put my name on the plate, but I ain't one. I just hope them niggas wear a hoodie when I rain. I just hope you niggas don't think you really stainless. My niggas don't ever have change. You really think you're so official, I'm the same one. They be telling me I follow since I came up. Baby girl, listen, you're way better than a bartender. Told my niggas just 10 toes and tall, yeah. No, my niggas won't never ever let me fall, nigga. We try not to fall in love, but we all fellin'. We tried to find out if I knew we was all felons. I done reached to do it, we all know I'm all jealous. We was jealous, when I come to rich, think I'm all jealous. More money, more bitches, I'm feeling marvelous. I did some fucked up shit, but I was starving it. No fussy, just hit 'em up, ain't no arguing. No running, just bring the blood, don't you talk to them. Oh, bitches love me, I don't even fall with them.
This is a Linux command. The said command replaces text inside of other text, or it replaces strings inside of text. I think we learned sed, grep, and not find. I think grep can find something, search for it. Sed can replace it once you found it. And I feel like there's another command that's very similar to these for searching and updating files.
Dress it up and make it real for me.
Make it real funny. Make it real funny. Whatever that shit mean.
Whatever that fucking mean. There's something else down for me. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up and know the NASA.
200 miles on the dash. On the dash, which you can't really go that. They don't let you go that fast, which is crazy. Well, not crazy. It's not the craziest thing in the world, but goddamn. 100 miles on the dash. Get out. Tragic. Damn. That's a crazy way to start a song.
she been crippin', she perfect. When I step it, I won't put out if she know that if she lit. She gon' put that gas on me. 91 ain't no lit. Put that nigga run off on me. I'm just winning to that lit. I'm getting dirty and it's messy. Stolen glass and Chevys. Bitch, I'm baby boo. Try to book and get a hit, man. Fuck you in the news, do what I do. I know you wish you can. Say it by the tank, I'm on that drink, I'm bumping can. I don't hurt nobody. I swear I let out this chopper. I ain't made it here, but need to sleep at night with eyes wide. I'm not alright. They been watching me, yeah, watching me. I'm scared. Late night I got a beam by my head. I got where I live. I'm not out here. I keep it good set. I got a revenge and I feel hurt some fucking back. Fuck what you're doing, how you live, my nigga ain't with that pussy pie. Pussy play me, I'm gon' bop it. I'm not them, gotta watch them. This my jump. I'm the one controlling all the way. I'm gon' work it out the gate. I'm gon' take it all the way. Try to take what I've been paid. I squeeze this heat at your face. I'm gon' speak it, close your mouth, bitch. I'm ready in your face. You better watch the way you talk, bitch. I'll pop up at your place. My bitch, bitch, she on point. And my swag makes my game. Ain't no question if I'm buttered. I got money on my tie. Show my ass, bitch, I'm done. Yeah, check out how I count. As long as you holding up my back, then you won't never want for nothing. She perfect though. I want her Mondo. She perfect though. Shot him off by tomorrow. I can't let go. She mean more than my hoe. 99 overall. She perfect though. She perfect though. Can't let go. My bitch, her neck glow. She gon' get it how she live to pay her bills. Yeah. Just don't fuck that nigga on me. You don't worry about him. I got bangs in your crib and I'm gon' aim it at Sim. Somebody say party later, jump on the wang wang. I mean you know nasty nigga, clean and out with wang wang. Feel so fucking good, feel so fucking good, motherfucking good, feel so fucking good. Watch your sign, get a bubble and a top of the place. It's select and turn up the bass. Get a Trinidad, get a Jamaica. Them a king out the whole and then I watch no face. Them band up your people die now. All food affiliate. So we put up in the air. When you party, now we feel so fucking good. Feel so fucking good. Motherfucking good. Feel so fucking good. First name Alka, last name Alec. Bad team up and they never did no damn it. And I throw up nobody don't want from it. Sit down and I think that's what if you can't stand it. Them band up your people die now. All food affiliate. So we put up in the air. When you party, now we feel so fucking good. Feel so fucking good. Motherfucking good. Feel so fucking good. Another thing, girl, I'm on me for the money in me hand. Think of money, money alone. I catch you side and me not have sneeze. Me someone here, she says I'm ready to what the bounce shot. Me jump on the party back, she couldn't manage. Move mountains, move our planets. Me jump up, she said my turn now. Me say your turn, we go jump on one way. Them man look at people die now. All food affiliate. So we put up in the air. Feel so fucking good. Motherfucking good. Feel so fucking good.
Go. And every gal grab a man. Gal to gal, my man is wrong, yeah. Nah. He said man to man, gal to gal, that's wrong. What year this was released?
Me cocky longer than me night. Tell me what you like. You want me try? You want me ride it like a bike?
When you walk around me hard, the cocky no feel like
2009. Bob was not in the mood for none of that new age shit. He said none of that. Oh man. Here's my.
Breast like me crushing iris. Spice, I never love a pussy like this.
You are my mister.
You are my miss.
Kill me with the cocky.
Kill me with the tightness. When you are come, whisper something like this.
Can't stop fucking you.
You.
Cocky no play. If it broke your back, when
You
you come in, I'm
rapping shot.
Quit it up 2 times and pop your cock.
when you come in, I'm a ramping shot. If you make your run out of me out in a half a frack. When you come in, I'm a ramping shot.
A girl ever ride on it.
Updated the point.
When you come in, I'm a ramping shot. Spice, are you me love? You know if you do your stuff. Your pussy bones, it squeeze like a handcuff.
Can't tell her you me love. See them me cock it up for your rock proof. Till me belly cramp up.
The climax be gone. Be a sweater will hold me tight spot. Me feel like me a come.
Me nah let you go, so don't let me down. My 2 phone a ring, and me nah answer none. Call me off the wine pon the cocky like this. Cartel spin me like a satellite dish.
Chill with your breast like me crushing iris. Spice, I never love a pussy like this.
You are my mister.
You are my miss.
Kill me with the cocky.
Kill me with the tightness. When you are come, whisper something like this. Can't stop fucking you. Cocky no play. If it broke your back, when you come in, I'm a ramping shot.
We quit it up 2 times and pop your cock.
When you come in, I'm a ramping shot. You make your run out of me out in a half a frack. When you come in, I'm a
Rapping shot.
Girl ever ride on it and give your heart attack.
Rapping shot. Oh my god. Whenever you gotta grab a man. Grab to man, got to drive, that's wrong, yeah.
cocky no play. If it broke your back, when you come in, I'm
Rapping shot.
Quit it up 2 times and pop your cock.
You can come in at the rapping shot.
make your run out of me out in a half a frack. When you
Come in the rapping shot.
Girl ever ride on it and give your heart attack.
Yeah. Route domains.
If the things I'm saying start to give you teary-eyes, don't need you here with me to listen and just hear me cry. For the song, not in the sun, not to say I don't care. It's just that when I love too dearly. Cause what would any team be without the cheerleaders? So
Try for the hold her, get closer, she move. If I should've told her, now she showed me I shouldn't have played. I'm back on my rubber, texting you, I get sharper, telling you I'm in over, and you telling me no. She know she my life support, she gon' pull out on me. She know that I like before, she making it hard to keep the brave on my chest, feeling all I need you, I'm begging you, please. Whole lot of funds in the yard, but you needed more to me. So you're okay, I walk like me. Good day of this life, bring it on inside me. I want you here when I sleep, I sleep. I want you here inside me, inside me.
if the things I'm saying start to give you teary-eyes, don't need you here with me to listen and just hear me cry. For the song,
I understand and I just say I don't care.
it's just that when I love too dearly.
But they was a winning team with all this cheerleaders.
So
I said fuck the pieces, stand and pick apart the mind. So all night I hold tight, the memories are archived. The whole usually sleeping with my song on low. For you, just getting the ganja, hit the ganja, I'll go. She grew and when she moving, she be smoothly hypnotizing me. And she done prove I'm usually all wrong, I told her she right. I sleep, I sleep. I ain't mean to make you cry, I see.
if the things I'm saying start to get you teary-eyes, don't need you here with me to listen and just hear me cry. For the song, that's where you did go. Hello.
So we in Miami, we just left Mr. Jones. With a bunch of bitches that's down, ready to fuck. Look, say we in Miami, we just left Mr. Jones. With 100 bitches that's down, ready to fuck. She said she wanna be a bartender, I'm like, your ass ain't fat enough. Before you get that, you better go get a tummy tuck. She like, Bobby, can you give me 55? I ain't giving you shit unless you suck it all the us. She went upstairs and gave my little homie some pussy. The little nigga fuck around and got sprung. She came out the room like popping my ass hurt, she just put on the bad work. You worried about the wrong thing, that's bad work, it's about the cash first. When we down, we roll up that shower, break it down in the bag up. If I say that you mine, I mean that you ours, you can't put me first, that's backwards. Say we in Miami, we just left Mr. Jones. With 100 bitches that's down, ready to fuck. She said she wanna be a bartender, I'm like, your ass ain't fat enough. Before you get that, you better go get a tummy tuck. She like, Bobby, can you give me 55? I ain't giving you shit unless you suck it all us. She went upstairs and gave my little homie some pussy. The little nigga fuck around and got sprung. We in Skyrim, go all the way up. Got 100 bitches in the VIP, ready to go flip.
So I want to go to topro.roaditechnologies.com, and when I do that, I should go on this alternate domain names. Manage DNS. Alright, this is pretty much good. The only challenge I'm seeing now is that I don't get the confirmation email that I usually would expect after going through that initial flow. In the past, I've usually seen that email come through, Not totally sure why it's not coming through. And I could check. Yeah, I'm gonna check the development environment, but I'm gonna shut this video down. But basically, it should be going through. It's not going through though. I'm going to see if there are any differences between my development user pool and the production user pool that is preventing, as you can see, this. Like, it should say email address as communityworks.noreply.com also, but it's not showing me that. So I'm gonna need to figure out what's going on there, why that's not working. I didn't change anything with the code, so it's gotta be something in, well, I'm assuming it's something inside of the user pool itself that is preventing me from being able to do what I expect. But we're working, we're doing what we can. Peace out, be great. Just because it's Saturday don't mean you gotta play. It's cold outside, so get to work.